problem is that banks need to secure their future relevance. We live in a world in which digital interactions are increasingly becoming data transactions. And that's why we think it's no longer enough for banks to only focus on their digital payments agenda and related strategic initiatives. In this world, customers are becoming increasingly aware of the value that their data represents and are looking for ways to leverage that data outside of the organizations that hold it. They demand transparency and increased control over their data assets. That's why we think that the new battlefield for banks revolves around digital identity, consent, and data sharing in ecosystems. And it's exactly in those ecosystems where there is more value at stake than in payments. We are convinced that banks must enter this new battlefield in order to secure their future relevance in the data economy. And in order to do that, banks must make the right decisions in the context of their open banking initiatives. Because we see open banking as a stepping stone to achieve a sustainable and credible footprint in the data economy. There are two key reasons why banks should sit up and take notice of this blue ocean market opportunity. The first reason is that banks now have the chance to strengthen their competitive position and to shield themselves against the threat that is coming from US and Chinese big tech platforms. The second reason is that banks have the opportunity to combine digital payments, digital identity, and data to develop new and profitable services for their customers, and while at the same time also better protecting and respecting the data and privacy of their customers. For banks to unlock the full potential of the opportunity in the data economy, the ultimate solution is to create a digital trust infrastructure. This will enable customers to move away from the closed, institutional trust-based approach that is basically being forced upon them by the Chinese and US big tech firms. We believe that customers must be enabled to exchange their money and data based on a secure and trusted digital identity and a consent and authorization mechanism. A digital trust infrastructure will embed common standards for all these components in the very fabric of the internet itself. That is what we refer to as the transactional internet. Banks are ideally positioned to play a key role in the development of a digital trust infrastructure. They have the right experience and assets in digital identity, strong customer authentication, and consent to facilitate digital transactions, both financial and non-financial, across all sectors of society. Banks that recognize and embrace this can expand their current role as our money custodian into the data domain. Banks that actively contribute to developing a digital trust infrastructure can secure their role as our everyday custodian of data and trust. In this new role, banks can meet the growing demand of customers for a single point of control over all their data assets across different organizations. Collaboration is key to ensure trust and innovation at scale. There are three key reasons why banks should collaborate with us. The first reason is that we have the vast experience and references in the development of innovative digital transaction services, both for individual organizations as well as for consortiums that try to achieve a common goal. The second reason is that we drive sustainable digital transformation based on our in-depth knowledge of digital payments, digital identity, and data sharing. The third reason is that we cover the entire strategic and operational spectrum of digital transactions in your business. We help you deploy the right technologies and effectively respond to local and international regulation. So reach out if you want to know more about our vision on the future of digital transactions and how you can prepare for it.